Preparing.
Okay, got it. Okay, so I can actually start already, right?
Yes, we are all here.
Oh my God. Wow. Hi. Good evening, everyone. From wherever you are watching the Global Empowerment Summit. Welcome to my mini workshop. It is called Starting Entrepreneurship Young. My name is Rohan Kumar. So I will be your mentor for today for this particular session, right? So let me just, before we get into the whole juicy details about starting entrepreneurship young, right? Let me just introduce a bit of myself. My name is Rohan Kumar. I am 23 years old. I am from Malaysia. I live in Nilai Negeri Sembilan, which is somewhere in central of Malaysia. Malaysia is a country in Southeast Asia. Okay, so I am 23 years old. I just graduated from university. I'm a public relations major, and I have been an entrepreneur since my first year in university, right? Ever since my pre-university, my first year, I have been an entrepreneur, and it's been 5 years. Wow, it's been 5 years. Amazing. So it's a bit surprising. I've been here for so long. So what do I basically do is I'm actually an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay Malaysia. Basically, Mary Kay is actually a direct selling company, and I am their independent beauty consultant, where I actually teach people how to use skincare and makeup. And I also sell their products and earn a profit. And I also do build a team, and I also lead a team to become successful independent beauty consultants as well, like me. Right. So I actually joined this cosmetic company, this cosmetic direct selling company, because I only started my entrepreneurship journey, right, just to learn. I just wanted to pick up free skills. I wanted to learn how to do makeup, until learn how to do makeup. That's it. That's all I wanted to learn, which eventually became my main business, my main and my first business. So that is how I started. I signed up as an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay Malaysia in 2016, 3 days after I turned 18, just to learn about makeup. I just want to learn. But eventually, after learning, I started sharing about it to people around me, and I started eventually selling product. And when I sold product, I started to earn a profit. And in the first month, I running my business, I actually earned about 500 ringgit, which is about approximately 100 USD. So, which is a lot for a university student, because the extra 500 ringgit gave me more freedom for me to eat what I want, to go shopping, to buy the clothes and whatever my heart intended, and even also gave me extra income to save money, like I could have some savings. So that was how I started, and it has been 5 great years. So what happened is, in these 5 great years, I learned a lot about myself. And I actually thank myself for trusting myself to venture into entrepreneurship, because I will not be who I am today without being an entrepreneur. Like, everything that what I am today has been a result, a product of what entrepreneurship has molded me into. Yeah. So that's a bit about me. So while I'm studying, I actually am able to earn the fresh graduate rate of income here in Malaysia before even getting my degree. So that is something I'm very proud of. I'm super proud of that. And I believe everyone out there, you actually can earn that income a fresh graduate can earn, as long as you put your work into it. And even before I graduated, I even bought myself a brand new car. So these are the little achievements that I'm really proud about. And it's something that even everybody could do it. It's just that we need to put work into it, yeah? So if you are a university student, right, and now we look into the topic of starting to be an entrepreneur young, right, it's definitely scary. It's definitely super duper scary if you think about an 18-year-old starting their own business. It's very scary. But if you are out there, you want to earn an extra 500 ringgit, or you want to earn a $1,000 or $100, you just need to earn to just make it your extra pocket money. If you're a university student, anybody, not just I wouldn't say you're young or what. if you're any age group out there, and you want to earn extra money on the side of, regardless of what your main thing is, you can do it. You really can do it. So that is where but doing it is very important to look at how to do it. I know you are definitely going to be very, you might feel scared about it. You might feel anxious. You might be worried, about the whole mechanics of it, right? But actually, running a business is as simple as how it is. It is actually easy, and it's just that growing method of just starting to do something that you're not used to doing is actually going to be a bit daunting, a bit scary, because you are coming out of your comfort zone. So when we want to look into the how, like I would actually talk about the how first. I want to give a very simple baseline on how to start your own business, and then I'll get into about lifelong learnings that I've gotten. Okay, so the first thing is, when you want to start your own business, look into your talents, look into your interests, or even look into your market trends, or even look into something you're interested to learn in. And these are those things that you actually can use to your advantage and monetize it, right? So for example, if you are interested in jewelry, into earrings, right? You can actually look into monetizing that, because here in Malaysia, it's actually very easy for you to get suppliers of earring suppliers, or even to get the raw material to make jewelry. You actually can get it here very easily in Malaysia. So wherever you are in your country, look for those little supplies, and you can actually see how you can actually make your own product, your own jewelry, and sell it, right? That can be one thing. Let's say you are great at designing. If you love, like if you see what I've designed here today, like my slideshow presentation, and this is your talent, this is something you are good at, why not try doing freelance designing? You can provide a service to people to design their slides, their logos, their marketing materials. If you're into drawing, you can draw portraits, you can paint, you can sell those kind of things to people. Even to as simple as something as a bookmark, like a bookmark, you can make it, personalize it, put in some heart and soul into it, and you can actually sell it. But don't be worried about this thing where what you start is not what are you going to end with. Maybe today you are interested in earrings, into jewelry. Maybe tomorrow, along the way, you are going to learn more about yourself, and you might venture into something that you might not even think that you would. So you are, then the best part is, right, that you are young. You have the time in the world to actually do it. If today, for example, if today you realize, oh, actually I'm not passionate about this, you will learn what you're passionate about it, and you can move forward. You can always move forward, because you have to give yourself that life chances. Okay, so that is where you go first. Then number two, we have to talk about the most important thing. How much are you able to invest? How much of capital are you willing to put for you to be able to produce that product, right? So if let's say we're going to talk about earrings, like jewelry, earrings and necklace and all that, look at how much you can invest. Like, look at your savings that you have. Let's say you have 500 ringgit, or you have 100 USD that you can put. Look for suppliers for the jewelry that can actually give you the enough amount of product for you to start your business first. Financing is very important. So this is going to be a big decision. So you have to look at how much of savings you have, and it's best to not use more than 40% of your savings, because that should be the minimal baseline of it. Even that was also how I have practiced 40%. So if you have 1,000 ringgit of savings, just use 400. If you have about 500, then you should use about approximately 200 ringgit, right? So you do not use a big part of it, just use a very small part of it, and you can finance it yourself. Okay, then let's look into what else you do. What else do you do, right? Market it to people. Just tell it to people. Just tell people about it. I am blessed that in a way, the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the world for its best. In a way, it has been like, Yes, people have lost their lives. Lives have changed, but how today the marketplace is also has changed itself. You can look at those four. You can look at the social media apps. Like you are young, I know even the young and old, everybody is always on their phones and you're always scrolling through a particular social media, right? You're either on TikTok, you're on Facebook, are you on Instagram, are you on LinkedIn, are you on YouTube, are you on Pinterest, are you even on what else are there? Is there Twitter? Yeah. So this, you can use all of this to your advantage because social media platforms has been an amazing place for you to network with people. Like today, I am a speaker in the Global Empowerment Summit. I'm doing this workshop is because of me networking with the organizer Andrea Zapska online. Because of I have not met Andrea physically, but I have networked with her. So you can actually build your network and your network will eventually become your customer base. So you just need to build your network, use these social media platforms is there to your advantage. Use it, build your network, you know, build your network and then market it to them, market it to them. Sell your brand with a purpose. And even if you do not know the ABCD of digital marketing, social media marketing, don't worry about it because you can just Google and you can find so much of free learning opportunities today online where you can learn about it. Like literally, it's very easy to find knowledge, like as long as you want it, you go and seek it. Okay. You can just go Google digital marketing 101. How do I start building a brand? And you will actually get a very simple baseline, a guideline to tell the people. So it's actually as simple as, for example, I'm selling these earrings, right? If I'm selling these earrings, I'm just going to post a picture about the earrings and just ask people what they think about it. And that is me telling to my network. And eventually it will generate interest and people will actually eventually purchase and you will get sales. Yeah. So marketing just needs to be about, you just need to tell people about it. Just tell people about it and it will just come. Okay, because Mary Kay Ash once said, Mary Kay Ash is the founder of Mary Kay, which is the company I work with. She said that nobody will start, nothing happens unless someone sells something, right? There is one thing. Another thing is, marketing is so easy. She said that it's actually about opening up your mouth and saying it to other people and the word will just spread, right? That is how marketing is actually easy. Don't think so hard about it. It's actually easy. Just put it out, tell people what you're doing and it will come. Okay? That is marketing about it. But you see, when you are independent business owner, right? You are not just for example, like when you are the independent business owner, you are not just the person using the marketing. You are not just the person who is you're not just the person using the marketing. You are also not just the person who's creating your product. If you're creating your product, you are also the CEO and treasurer of your business. You really have to sit and decide. You really have to sit and decide what is your income goal and how much of money you want to earn, right? Your income goal is basically how much of money you want to earn, right? So when you have cleared that out, right, then you will be able to set up a plan. You will be able to do a plan, right? So how I have been doing it is like this. Like every month, I have an income goal to earn 2,500 ringgit, which is approximately about 500 USD, right? So to earn 2,500 ringgit, I am selling skincare and makeup. So I would think, okay, I would need to sell approximately 5,000 ringgit worth of product. Yeah, approximately 5,000 to 6,000 ringgit of product. So then I would actually break down my monthly goal, which is that 6,000 ringgit of sales, into weekly shorter goals and then into daily goals. So every day I'm actually working to meet my goals, to meet my income goal. So that is why it's important to have a clear income goal. So for example, you are selling earrings and your gross profit of one earring is about 10 ringgit, right? So, and you want to earn 500 ringgit a month. So 500 ringgit a month, 1 week, you approximately want to earn about 100 ringgit. And you would need to sell approximately 10 pair of earrings you need to sell approximately 10 pair of earrings for you to earn that 10 ringgit, that 100 ringgit profit for the week, right? So don't be so stressed about goals. You can always make it small. Break down your smaller goals into a monthly goal. You can break down a yearly goal into a monthly goal, a weekly goal, and a daily goal. You know, it's as simple as that. Like, so for example, 100 ringgit, right? You want a week, right? So you need to sell about 10. So one day you need to just sell 2 pairs. And when you look at that number, just 2, like, it's a bit easy lah. It's not that hard, you know? Like, it is okay. It's not bad. Yeah. So like, even for me, like I have an income goal of 2005. So I need to sell approximately 6,000 ringgit worth of product. So 1,500 ringgit a week of sales. And so in 1 week, 5,005, I will need to sell about 300 ringgit worth of product a day. Yeah. So when I already decided, oh, this is the amount that I set on what I'm going to sell, and I'll just do it. Right? So this is why it's very important. You are the CEO and the treasurer. You are the one who is going to take charge. You have to lead yourself forward. Okay? So when you have understood, right? When you have understood what you are wanting to earn, what you want to earn, then you will also be able to look at how much of time you want to invest into your business, right? Okay, if you are young, you are in uni, right? We have, each of us, God has given us 24 hours a day. I believe nobody has 25 hours, 26 hours. All of us are 24 hours, right? Yeah, Jack, I actually count, I'm actually quite good with calculations. Yeah. So what I'm going to say is, we all have 24 hours a day, right? We don't have 28 hours. We don't have 26. Nobody got 30. Nobody have extra. We all have the same amount of time. So when you look at time, right? Okay, 8 hours you sleep. 8 hours you sleep. 8 hours you sleep, and then you have another 16 hours. So maybe 8 hours you are having a full-time job, or you are actually studying uni, right? You are actually studying in uni, then you have another 8 hours left, right? 8 hours, you still have another 8 hours left. What are you going to do with it, right? But it's also very important not to be, I personally do not believe, and I do not advocate the hustle culture, right? I believe in running a business that you don't have to work so, you don't work till you are stressed out. You know, don't work till you're so stressed out, because your well-being is very important. So you have the 8 hours, right? You might need approximately 6 hours for you to take care of yourself. You need some break time, you need to rest a little, you need some gym time, you want time to spend time with God, or that time you want to spend time to actually learn something. You should do that, because that would feed your internal. It will feed you internally, for you to be internally strong, for you to be able to be resilient in what you do in your daily tasks. So I will always suggest you can only start with investing 2 hours a day into your business. Just invest 2 hours a day. These 2 hours a day, you can do all of those things that you need to do, you know, like all of those things that you will need to do, like making your product, doing your marketing, prepare your product, prepare your marketing, you do your social media content creation, you should do your posting, packaging, and all that in that 2 hours. So at least you will have time to even rest and enjoy your day, and even do your full-time commitments and get enough of rest. Because all work and no play makes someone really sad, right? I don't think I said the idiom really well, but what I'm trying to say is that you have to be able to ensure that all your priorities in life is met. Because you will need to spend time to feed your inner soul. You will need to have time to feed your mind, your heart, and also your body. Let's not forget food. We love food. Okay, in Malaysia here, we love eating food. So all of this, you have to really look into accounting it together into starting a business. And this is actually basically how you do it. Basically just how you go for it, right? But most importantly, right, is when you don't know, please don't keep it to yourself. Ask someone. Always ask someone. You can ask Google about it. You can also look for a mentor. Even you can just ask someone who has done businesses before. You can just ask someone, look, I am actually stuck. I don't know what to do and all that. Just ask. Someone will give you a solution. Or you even can look for a mentor on LinkedIn, someone who you can actually look at people who create content on LinkedIn and see how their values are. And if it fits you, you should connect with that person. And actually, you can actually ask that person. Like, for example, one of my mentors here is Andrea Zapska. Like, she has taught me a lot of things about creative leadership. So because that is an area I want to learn. So it's very important when you don't know, you ask, okay? Always ask. You will not go wrong if you don't ask, right? Is it going to be easy? Not exactly. Entrepreneurship is not easy. There will be days you'll be rejected. There will be days you will not feel it. There will be days you want to give up. Have I wanted to give up my business? Yes, I wanted to give up 5 times. Yeah, I have my moments, 5 times. But in these 5 years, yes, I wanted to give up my business one time a year. But every time when I reflect, when I'm about to give up, I look back at the benefits that my entrepreneurship journey that has given me is amazing. Like I will not trade my entrepreneurship journey for anything else in the world. Okay, I'm just gonna go briefly about what how has entrepreneurship has impacted me. First thing first, you are always a work in progress. This is one thing you have to affirm yourself. You are not perfect. Don't run for being a whole perfect bundle. No, there's none of that. You are always a work in progress. The picture on the one with the golden smoky eye, right? In the white t-shirt, that is me in my first year being a beauty consultant. That was me then. It's horrible. The makeup is it's bad. It's bad, right? But it's bad. But with time and practice, this is the current makeup look I have today. Like the one in the blue, the purple eyeshadow, that is the one I am today. The finesse in skills and all that will improve over time. You have to give yourself the opportunity to learn, and you will you will be always improving, right? Year to year, you'll be always improving. This is something in makeup skills. But you can see the difference yourself, right? You can just see, like at back then in 2016, I used to think that I was very beautiful. That makeup look was the best. Nobody was better than me. But no, today when I reflect about it, I'm like, no, actually, I'm always a work in progress. So it's the time that I invest in learning, and practicing my skills eventually makes me a better makeup person. And even today, when I look at my current makeup look, I actually do see areas where I want to improve it. So that when you actually acknowledge the areas you want to improve, you will actually grow forward. And that is the best part about being an entrepreneur. You are always growing. Self-growth and personal development is the best thing. Okay? That's the one thing. And there's also another, wait, where is it? Yeah. Okay. You eventually, when you are doing your business, right, when you are starting big to be an entrepreneur, you will actually find about yourself. You will learn about yourself. And that is what life is about. Life is actually, okay, I'm not that old, huh? Okay, I don't think that I have as much as life experience as someone who is 50 or 60-year-old would say. But this is what I would say from my perspective. Life for me is about learning about myself. Learning about what I like and I don't like, what I can handle, learning about my strength along every step of the way. That is what you will get. You will actually learn about yourself. Remember, I said that you would start with something that you wouldn't, for example, like you want to choose what you want to sell for your business, right? You would not know what. And then maybe you think, okay, I'm going to try jewelry now, but I said that you might do something else later, right? Because you are going to Learn about yourself. You are going to go on a journey, on an amazing bumpy road journey, where you're going to hit walls, you will bleed a little, you'll be a bit hurt, but you will wake up. You would wake up and you'll be a more resilient individual. And that was what it has been for me as well. Because I joined this direct selling company called Mary Kay because I wanted to learn makeup skills, and then eventually I wanted to teach people how to do makeup. And today I am staying on with this business because I have found my purpose in my life. I have learned that much about myself, that I have found my calling. My calling today is to actually help improve other people, to actually be a mentor, a guide, to teach people, because this is what I'm really, 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 really passionate about. I really love teaching people. I really love. And that is what is my calling. And that is why I'm still here today, even though it's been 5 years. Yeah. So that is why you have to give yourself the opportunity for you to just try. You will not lose anything, but you will learn in abundance, right? Like even when I was doing my business, I was also fighting with depression. There was a point of time I was so depressed, I didn't do much work, but then my work was what saved me from depression. Because when I was in a very depressing point of time in my life, when I stopped doing my work at that time. I wanted to quit. That was my second year in the business. But then I actually started doing it again in a different point of view, that I am actually serving people. I am actually with another point of view of I am actually making people's life better. And then I got engrossed in it, and I found that whole joy in calling, which actually gave me resilience, gave me that resilience of what I want today. So today, yes, I'm a communications graduate. I am a public relations graduate. It is not something very close to my calling, but it supports my calling. But you would be, but I found that my calling is to teach. I want to speak. Yeah, that is why when Andrea came to me with the opportunity to share in the Global Empowerment Summit, yes, I would do it in a heartbeat, because I want to empower individuals. That is my calling. So you eventually find your calling as well. You will learn to manage your time. You would learn to manage your time and your priorities in life, right? You would actually, when you're being an entrepreneur, you'll be like, you will have like, you notice like how I break down that time. Like, oh, I have 8 hours for this, 8 hours for this, 8 hours for this. You will actually notice how important it is to put the things that is important first, thing that you value first. Like for example, if your priorities is your family, your priorities is your career, your priority is your personal development, you will actually put in time, and that is how you eventually will manage time based on your priorities, right? And you are definitely going to learn a lot amount of skills, because one, you are managing with your time. That is one. You would learn people skills, because you are selling a product to people. You are selling product to people, and you will actually learn people skills. You will learn how to deal with people, right? And then you also develop leadership skills. If your business has grown and you are leading a team, you have staff under you who are also helping you to manage your business, you will eventually learn how to lead people, because your first 1 year of your business is about building yourself, and then after that will be about managing people. So you will have that constant growth as well as a leader. And you will also learn marketing, like marketing, like you will learn like a lot of skills, because to grow your own self, you will actually do it. To grow your own business, to get your own sales, you will actually do your marketing. And of course, customer service, how to serve your customer, how to be able to make your customer be satisfied with what you are giving them, is also going to be a really great thing. Like for example, I've been in business for 5 years. The first year was about building my confidence. Yeah, that was my first year. Then the second year of my time, because of learning about skills and phases in life, right? The second year, I actually found faith. Yeah, my business helped me to find faith, which is a very important key, a very important part of me to be able to be a strong, resilient business owner, and also as a person as well. And then eventually, after that, when I have feed in myself, when my roots are strong, that is when I can grow a team and lead people. So that is a phase. That is how that's always be that phase, like, oh, now I'm leading people. And how do I then you start learning how to lead people, then you will be, how do I effectively lead people? How do I speak better? How do I communicate better? How do I make people feel important? This my entrepreneurship journey has also taught me about what should be important in my life. For me, what I give a lot of importance into my life is what first thing first is my purpose. I need to do things that supports my calling. Number two is about people. I believe in values where I believe in this thing where people don't really remember about how you talk about them, how you talk to them, but I always feel about it's how you make the person feel. So for me, my value is to always make people feel important, to be sincere to others. And these are also those lifelong values that I learned today, which gives me joy to make someone feel important, to make someone feel happy. That is something which I really enjoy serving people about. Okay? And then, but most importantly, entrepreneurship taught me how to dream big. Because I grew up in a household where my family, everybody was working an 8 to 5 job, and a normal office job. I'm not saying that it's not right to be in office. If it's for you, it's for you, right? But I notice I'm a bit different. I want to do things differently. So I was able to learn to dream big, that I could actually learn that, okay, I can actually work for 3 hours a day and make a big amount of income to support myself, regardless of it, And that is the one thing, you should dream big. If you want to buy a car at 21, you should really okay, I want to buy a car, plan, and then go for it. And remember, you are limitless regardless of your age. People will tell you, because the world is definitely full of people who are positive and negative. There is always a balance. There is always a yin and yang. Yin and yang is not the right word, but the positive and negative of it. But so there will be the negative ones who will be attacking you, saying that you're too young, don't do this, don't do that. You should focus on certain things first, like education and all that first, right? But you're not limitless. Because when you limit yourself to I am just a student, you'll be just limited there. But you are not. You are more than that. Don't limit yourself to just that one title. Oh, I'm a student, I'm a young person. No, you're not. You're more than that. You can be whatever you want to be. You are limitless. Like today, I am Rohan Kumar. I'm a fresh graduate. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a beauty consultant. I'm a leader. I'm also a business coach. I have so many things beside my name. So that is why if you limit yourself, you would be limited, but you are not limited. Okay? And yeah. And this is my dream. My big dream is to be a multi-million global national sales director of Mary Kay globally around the world. And then that is also my role model, who is Gloria Mayfield Banks, the #1 national sales director in Mary Kay, in the Mary Kay world. She's the #1. I want to be just like her because of that calling of wanting to make other people's life become better. Yeah. So basically, that's it. That's it. And before I end, I want to tell you guys that in the Mary Kay world, we like to tell people this: you can do it, right? And then when we tell you you can do it, you always say, I can do it. You should affirm yourself, you can do it. So if you see, I just put a bumblebee here because I'm telling you a bumblebee story. A bumblebee, right? Aerodynamically, it cannot fly easily, because the body of the bumblebee is big and the wings are small. But the bumblebee, aerodynamically, it's really impossible to fly because the body is big, the wings are small, right? So what happens is that because of how determined the bumblebee is, it actually flew. Eventually it flew because of the determination, the persistence, that self-belief in the bumblebee, it flew. So I feel that the bumblebee is such a great role model with so much of values that we can look at to actually allow us to move forward in life. And in Mary Kay, we have this poem where we say, rub bright my eyes, That means rub bright my eyes, rub bright my eyes. That means you clear the direction you want to go forward. Keep your vision open and clear, right? That is the first line. Then the second line, spread your wings. Spread your wings. That means start moving your engine to move forward, right? Just move forward. Like, it's just to start the engine. Spread your wings, let the air come under your wings, and then you go forward. So you will say, rub bright my eyes, spread my wing, and go forward. Yeah. So that is what I want to end